Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Class 3 State Championship game. And this is Keith Bowman. Adam Epps is alongside the Donettes. They're going to be playing the Chillicothe Lady Hornets in the state championship game here at Thompson Field. This is where the Drury softball team plays. They've got their Panther out there on the center field wall, so we get to play on the big field, or the main field today. They've already had one game here this morning, and Holden beat South Harrison in the Class 2 state championship game 4-1.
Man, what a great environment. I mean, I opened my truck door. I parked over there in the mall parking lot, and you can just hear the crowd roaring and every single play. Like, this is an exciting time to be out here playing. I can't imagine just a little bit because we done it not that long ago, but those girls right there, they'll never forget this feeling. I can guarantee you that.
Well, both teams had a very big crowd here. I don't know how far away either one of those teams are from here, but and they were both loud. So we may have to turn our cue input down a little bit once the game gets going, but we'll see. Matt can break in and tell us if they're not hearing us as well as they should. So the Donettes yesterday, they beat Cassville 13-3, and Chillicothe beat Macon 9-3, and both those games finished at almost exactly the same time yesterday. They were both playing at the same time on opposite fields here, and that's what set up the matchup here. And by the way, Cassville did lose the third place game to Macon 6-5
in a dramatic fashion. I believe it was a walk-off.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Well, towing the rubber for the Donettes today is going to be Kenzie Taylor.
We call her KT.
And yesterday, let me find that. I got my is that I got yesterday's ones there? Yes. She came in and pitched the last 2 2/3 innings, and out of 8 outs, she had 6 strikeouts and didn't walk anybody. And I think maybe she gave up 1 hit. And Mac Jackson did a fantastic job to start that game. And it looked like she might have got a little bit tired there in the 5th inning when they scored their 3 runs, the only 3 they got in the game. But
yeah, KT is our ace, and she's had a little bit of elbow trouble about the middle way of the season, and so she's not real comfortable throwing 2 full games, back to back. So she came in yesterday and kind of just closed the deal on that, and she's a bulldog, and she'll be out there today, and she wants the ball, and that's who Brad wants to have the ball out there. So,
well, we talked yesterday about the Donettes they're a young team.
Yeah,
and there's several of these teams up here that are young teams. I know the pitcher for those 2 teams a while ago, I think, were both sophomores in the Class 2 state championship game, and his 2 of the 3 main pitchers are both sophomores, right?
Yeah.
The future looks bright. It's bright right now because you're playing the state championship game, but the future definitely looks bright for the Doniphan softball, just like it does for the Doniphan basketball. And, yesterday, before the game was over, we were talking about the stolen bases, and you thought they got 10.
Yeah.
If I counted right, they got 9. They had 9 stolen bases, and they were just running wild on the bases. We'll have to wait and see today if their catcher may have a better arm.
I talked a little bit with Brad today, and he said it's hard to tell on film. Of course, when we talk about this, and Jimbo says this a lot, and the basketball side too, it's hard to see athleticism on film. But he thought that they might be able to run on their catcher today. We'll see what it's really like, but that's a big part of our game, is playing that small ball, stealing bases, moving runners over. And Coach Haygood said Chile does a lot of the same type of things on their end as well. So should be a fun ball game. Look like the sun might peek out.
Boy, it warm it up a little bit here.
Yeah, because I'm froze to death.
Yeah, it's not very warm here. And next week it's supposed to be back in the 70s. It's crazy weather, but it is the fall, so you never know. Let's talk a little bit about Chillicothe's pitcher. Her name's Landry Marsh, and I think she went like 15-2 this year. You can give us a few stats on her pitching stats.
She went 115 innings. Her ERA is 0.97. She's got 148 strikeouts. She has only walked 12 batters. And
12 batters and how many innings?
115.
Woo. Well, that's not very many.
And they play a pretty tough schedule. And I mean, the Donettes have played a really tough schedule this year as well. We played Jackson a few times, Notre Dame. We beefed up that schedule last year. And
played Chaffee,
really
I think.
played Chaffee
just
twice.
one game getting here.
Yep.
They lost in the quarterfinals to one of the teams that just played. South Harrison, I think, maybe was who they played. Yeah, I mean,
so their pitcher, and she's a junior as well. So, I mean, she'll be back next year. She's also batting .521 with 50 hits and 5 home runs. No, I'm sorry, 3 home runs.
She's batting second in their lineup. I guess we could go ahead and go over the lineups here while we're waiting here. The Donettes right now are taking their infield. Don't know. The game was scheduled to start 12:15, but that other game was a 4-1 game, and it went by really, really fast. They got done really early.
I just don't see Misha starting early.
They might not do it.
Maybe 5 minutes at most, I would say, but they're pretty particular.
All right. Well, Chillicothe, their mascot is the Hornets, the Lady Hornets. Their head coach is Lee Rucker. Their batting lineup will go like this. Of course, the Donettes are going to be the visitors, so we'll be batting first, but we'll give you their lineup here in just a second. It's the same as yesterday, except for one exception, and we'll also tell you about that. The leadoff hitter is Hope Donahoe, playing center field. Landry Marsh, the pitcher we just talked about, batting second. Macy Albrecht, the second baseman, bats third. Batting cleanup is the left fielder Hayden Hansen. Batting fifth and playing shortstop, Ashlyn Daughtery. And playing first base, hitting sixth, is Ellie Acree. And the designated player, Kenzie Fleener, will bat seventh. The third baseman is Maddie Robinson, batting eighth. And Charlie Penniston, the catcher, will bat ninth. And playing in right field, who the designated player is batting for, is Jordan Foster. For the Donettes, it's almost the same as yesterday, except for from the, I believe from the fourth hitter down, everybody moved up one spot, except for the ninth hitter. Kenna Kirby playing left field, leading off. Carson Haygood playing shortstop, batting second. Batting third, Bella Monahan playing second base. Kenzie Davis playing third, bats fourth. Kenzie Taylor pitching, will bat fifth. Batting sixth will be Mac Jackson playing first base. Paisley Klepczyk catching and batting seventh. Briley Bowles moves up to the eighth spot playing right field. And the Tara Davis will be batting ninth and playing center field. And Adam can tell you Ava Monahan was here yesterday. He can tell you why she's not here today.
There's a cheerleading competition in Columbia, and she is a huge piece to that cheerleading squad. And they got a chance to compete for their Coaches Association state competition today. And she's just a multi-purpose athlete. I mean, she's probably one of the most athletic kids in our schools. And she has a great opportunity. There's been Division I cheerleading school. I think Austin P has really been talking to her about coming and cheering there. So, I mean, very talented young lady right there.
So it's understandable that she would go do that if that's what she is probably going to do when she gets to college. It's very understandable. Of course, Donettes are going to definitely miss her, but you can't blame her for doing that. So,
looks like they got the coaches meeting going. We might actually get started a little bit early right here.
I don't know why they don't. So if this game would run a little bit long, then the next game they could get, maybe get started on time. But We'll see what happens here. But they are meeting with the umpires. They have a 3-man umpiring crew. And the Donettes will be batting first, as are the visitors. And hopefully they can jump on top just like they did yesterday and get a little momentum going their way.
it's worked so far. The last 2 big games we've been visitors, and it's worked so far. Let's keep it going.
The quarterfinal game, they flipped there too, didn't they?
Yep, we flipped out there. So
there's a lot of stuff going on. Doniphan, today the district cross country is going on too.
Mila Scrimshire, I call her Shrimp. She ran a personal record today, 19 minutes.
Oh, she already did.
Yeah, 19 minutes and 49 seconds, and she was 6th place. So she's easily going to the state competition next Friday. I believe that's in the Jeff City area. So.
Well, congratulations to her. She's one of your basketball players too. Huh?
Yeah, she is. She's another one that's just a super athlete, but kind of still new to cross country. She just jumped in a little bit late last year and to get out of basketball conditioning, and she has really kind of found her sport. I mean, I don't know if anybody really just loves cross country, but she does a great job at it. And I'm sure I don't know what her future plans are, but I know she will have an offer or two at the college level to be a runner if that's what she would want to choose to do. So shout out to Mila today. Good
and
job,
also
girl.
want to congratulations, Coach Nathan Hampton. The Dons did lose last night and ended their season, but they've had the best season, I believe they said, since 1974 in football.
Yep.
And
so that's 51 years, and we got 4 wins at one point. We were 4-3 and 4-4, 500. That Gateway game could have maybe gone a little different if we'd have scored in the second half starting out. And last night they scored a lot of points.
Yeah, they just gave up a lot.
They just have that running back they went against. Found out after the game, he's got a scholarship to go run for SEMO next year. So they're not playing no jokes. There's
no patsy.
Full-grown man, and he was hard to tackle last night. But I'm really proud to have Coach Nathan Hampton and Colton Skiles. We're lucky to have them at Doniphan.
Well, so the future is looking bright for Doniphan football too.
And there they are right here. They come up there. So
ain't that something? You talk about them and they show up right there.
That's right. And they came to the basketball state championship too. They're all in. So yeah, we're talking about you up here. So behave.
Well, back to our game here. The Class 3 state championship game. The second time this year that a Doniphan Donettes team has played for state championship. And we're hoping that we get the same result that we had back in March with the Donettes basketball team. So
that's right. We didn't come this far just to come this far. So let's get it.
It's great being here, but you want to win if you got the chance at it.
So. Right. Everybody talks about you got a young team and the future is bright. That is absolutely the truth. But what they don't always tell you is that path to get there. Sometimes you have a hole that you can get in, and sometimes it's really, really tough.
Yeah.
And so we got to take advantage of it while we got it.
I think they're going to announce the teams again. And I wouldn't. They did not play the national anthem for our game yesterday, but they may do it here today since they're a championship game. Anyway, the Chillicothe Lady Hornets, as I said, are coached by Lee Rucker. They have a record after yesterday of 28-7, and they defeated Macon yesterday afternoon here 9-3. The Donettes have a record of 21-9. Their head coach Brad Haygood, and they won 13-3 over Cassville. One field over here from us yesterday.
Head coach Paul Wolford. There were no third-place games until 2007, so Webb City and Timberland both earned a tie for fourth place that year. Let's give a big round of applause to these outstanding programs as we celebrate 20 years of championship tradition. Our official Traditions program.
Well, the three umpires are standing behind home plate. Adam, looks like they're probably going to announce the teams. They did yesterday, and they announced the starters as well as the whole team. So the whole team gets to go out there and line up. Well, we got a minute here. We'll mention the River City Classic coming up starting December the 1st. And last year we did that on a Monday, Friday, and Saturday, but I think you told me it's going to be a Monday, Thursday, and Saturday.
That's right. We added another team, and they really needed it to be on a Thursday, and nobody objected. So it's on a Monday, Thursday, and Saturday. Neelyville has dropped out in Miller Career Academy. We picked up a really good bunker team and Chaffee, who's going to be pretty athletic too. So it should be a very competitive tournament. We're going to run that shot clock again. I don't know how everybody feels about that, but it's coming one way or another. So
I was thinking somebody told me that they voted to have that this year, but they didn't vote it.
No, there's still they allow it for tournaments.
Okay.
And you got to kind of do some paperwork to get that going. And the referees have not had any training, and they're not providing any training on it yet. So we didn't have any issues with it last year. And just to be honest, we were about the only team that got a shot clock violation.
Yeah, I think I only remember because I believe we had 2 out of the whole 12 games. I believe we had 2 shot clocks, which is really unreal, to tell you the truth.
Yes, it is.
Because it's almost like the players didn't even know they were playing with a shot clock.
That's right. And that's how you kind of want it. You want to play fast. That's the way people like to watch basketball. That's the way players want to play. Nobody want to play slow. As a player, I can't watch it. It should be a good tournament. We're excited about that. Boy, Doniphan crowd over here is packed in good. We got people standing up. We got chairs in front of the fence. And Chili brought them a really nice crowd, too. So it's going to be a loud environment. I can tell you that right now.
Well, the Donettes wearing their black uniforms with black numbers with gold trim. I guess if you call it gold, don't say it. It's an old gold.
Vegas and old gold.
And Chillicothe has red pants, white shirts with red that says Chili across their in front of their jersey, which is pretty cool.
Yeah,
but it's got 2 L's.
Everybody calls them Chili.
That's easier to say than Chillicothe.
Yeah, Chili has been good for a while in girls sports. Like they played in the state championship in basketball the year before last year. And, of course, they had to play I forget what that private school. I don't think it was Live for Life, who is now Class 5. So they've been in the mix at just about every year. And they got a really good coach. They got a good program over there at Chile.
Their enrollment is the 409. Is that what that says?
Yep.
And Doniphan has like 364 or 384, I think. So we are going to have the national anthem. So while we're doing that, we'll take about a 1-minute break and be back with the first pitch.
Want a closer look at how high school activities are run in Missouri? The MSHSAA All Access podcast gives you a behind-the-scenes pass into the decisions, stories, and people shaping school activities. From eligibility and rule changes to event plannings, postseason insights, it's everything MSHSAA, straight from the source. Whether you're a coach, educator, student, or fan, tune in and stay informed. Search the MSHSAA All Access podcast on your favorite podcast platform today.
Through the years, it's taken all of us to make our community great. We're proud that Chevrolet has been an important part of America's history for many generations. And Ripley County, Missouri, you are as American as it gets. And that's why your friends at Countryside Chevrolet of Doniphan want to say thank you. Thank you for making our country and our community great.
Cosmo Pest Solutions is your hometown pest and termite control provider. With 20 years experience in Southeast Missouri, Cosmo Pest Solutions is here to help your home or business with all pest, termite, and bedbug control needs. For fast, friendly, dependable service, give Cosmo Pest Solutions a call at 573-996-ANTS.
right, welcome back, everybody, to Springfield, Missouri, Metter Park. All right, I think we're back, everybody. We got unplugged there for just a second. And Landry Marsh, the pitcher's warming up. They throw it down to second, and we are ready to get the Class 3 state championship game underway. I'm Keith Bowman, head basketball coach of the Donettes. Adam Epps is alongside. And Kenna Kirby steps into the batter's box. Also, yesterday I had wrote down what Kenna was 2 for 4 yesterday. I need to scoot that over a little bit so I can see those.
Infield is way in.
Now, shortstop playing 5-6 feet in front of the baseline. And the first pitch of the Class 3 state championship game is fouled down the third baseline by Kirby.
That makes me feel good to see her swing, Keith. I'm telling you. And they kind of got her playing. They got a gap in left center field right here.
Yeah, the left field is very shallow, too. If she hits one right over the shortstop's head, she's going to run a while. Next pitch, change up, a swing and a miss. She's out in front of that one. That was a good pitch there. Actually, she left it up in the middle of the plate there, but Kenna was just out in front of it. 0-2.
Good pitch right there.
0-2 pitch coming from Marsh. And that one is outside.
That looks off speed as well.
Well, we talked in the pregame. She's 15-2 with a 0.97 earned run average. So Donettes are going to have to put them together. And then she comes back with a fastball and strikes out Kirby to start the game.
Marsh is a good athlete, too. It says right here she's got 23 stolen bases. League 13.
She looks like the girl that pitched yesterday. She looks like she's about 6'1", too.
It says 5'9" right here, but
he looks taller than that. Carson Haygood takes first pitch for a ball. On deck is Bella Monahan. We got a pretty windy day here. You look out at the flag. It's not ground ball to third and over to first base in time. And Haygood's out 5-3. So 2 up, 2 down for the Donettes. Monahan coming to the plate.
Second baseman, number 8.
We'll probably hear some wind in our mics from time to time. The wind's blowing pretty hard. It's pretty chilly out here today, too.
It is. I was a step away from putting on my hunting gear. I got it in the back of the truck. I thought about it.
First pitch to Monahan's up and away, ball 1. Trying to get something going here with 2 outs. And she takes a strike. You know, if you've got a good fastball and you got a good changeup, they throw that changeup and then they follow it up with a fastball. It's hard to catch up to it.
And that pitcher, she's got a little pep in her step too. She's stomping all over that circle. She's ready for this game, you can tell.
She threw a change up there, and Bella Monahan was out in front of it, hit it off the end of the bat, fouled on the first baseline. So she's in the hole, 1 ball and 2 strikes.
I don't know if I can trust the scoreboard. It says 3 balls and 2 strikes.
That's 1 and 2. And another strikeout on another changeup. She went down swinging. So Donettes go down 1, 2, 3 in the first. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We're going to the bottom of the first of the Class 3 state championship game. The Chillicothe Lady Hornets coming to bat. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Davis True Value is proud to sponsor the Dons and Donettes for another exciting ball season. Just like the Dons and Donettes, Davis True Value knows hard work wins the game. They are your selection, service, and savings destination hardware store, serving the area with paint, plumbing, electrical, lawn and garden, and housewares. Your local True Value hardware with so much more. From window repair to chainsaw sharpening, we are the store of first choice. Behind every project is a True Value.
All right, the Donettes go down 1, 2, 3 in the first inning. And Kenzie Taylor will toe the rubber for the Donettes. And she pitched yesterday, come in 2 2/3 of an inning, struck out 6 and walked no one to finish off that 13-3 win for the Donettes yesterday. The Donettes had 13 hits in that game yesterday, and 12 of them came from the 5th inning on.
Yeah, it seems like the last few games, both teams have been really tight, and it's taken a while, and then all of a sudden, boom, the game explodes, and somebody has a great big inning. I could see that being the case today, playing at this level in this big of a game. Everybody was a little bit anxious out there, King.
Well, Hope Donahoe is the leadoff hitter. She'll be followed by Landry Marsh and Macy Albrecht. Donahoe, right-handed hitter.
Batting .250 on the year.
And the first pitch is a strike from Kenzie Taylor. Kenzie come in yesterday and just really played well, pitched well to finish off that game. Next pitch is up high. And when she came into the game, they had scored 3 runs and had a couple of runners on, and she struck out the next 2 hitters to end the threat. And from there on out, they didn't even – I think they got 1 base runner maybe in the 6th inning.
From my time watching her, she's kind of more of a strikeout pitcher. And, you know, a lot of major leagues, you know, you got those contact pitchers, throw sinkers and stuff like that to get a lot of ground ball outs. She's kind of an overpowering a little thing, but she can throw it. She can make that ball move, and she hits her spots really well.
2-1 count as that pitch is inside. She gets the sign, brings it to the plate, and that's a half-swing foul ball back to the screen. That would have been ball 3. That's a nice break there for the Donettes. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Leadoff hitter for Chillicothe. 2-2 pitch is lined into center field, and going over and making a catch is Tara Davis.
How about
nice
that?
play.
How about Tara? First action on the run, on our little postseason run right here. First time out in the outfield in a few games. And makes a great read on that ball. Makes a nice, easy catch.
Went over into left center there. Had to go probably 30, 40 feet to catch that ball. Nice job. And she caught it reaching across her body. And that would have been an easy double.
Yeah.
Nice way to start the game.
We got that best hitter in the 2-hole right here, the Marsh girl. What do you think the strategy is right there, Keith, with putting your best hitter in the 2-hole?
Well, Adam, I don't know. I mean, what is Albrecht? What's her the third hitter? She's probably a good hitter too. I'm so sure.
What did you say her name was?
Albrecht, Macy Albrecht.
She's batting almost 400.
There's a fly ball to left field. The wind may carry that one back there, and it's off the wall.
Drops behind the left fielder.
It's going to be a triple. Yeah, I think maybe that Kenna Kirby might have shot away from the wall there just a little bit, but that wind is blowing straight out the left field, and that's where that ball went. So it ends up being a triple.
And there, I mean, outfielders supposed to be talking to one another. I'm sure they were out there on where the fence was. That's a tough play.
Yeah, it is.
That was a tough play.
It hit right at the base of the fence or maybe on the fence.
You may put her in the 2-hole so she don't get pitched around a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
You're going to put the 2-hole batter on, kind of like an Edgar Renteria old 2-hole when the Cardinals were in their heyday.
So Chillicothe with a runner on third, one out, and Macy Albrecht, the second baseman, steps in. And she bunts it in the air. Caught!
We got double play.
Double play!
Double play.
Great play by the first baseman of the Donettes.
Heck yeah.
Mac Jackson throws it over to Carson Haygood, I believe, was covering third there. So, wow, what a way to get out of a jam.
Boy, oh boy.
They had their number 3 hitter bunting.
That did not look like things were going to go well starting out with the triple.
Yeah.
Beautiful play by Mac. They's charging in on the bunt. Didn't get the bunt down. Got it. Carson covering third because third went up to the field. Mac made a beautiful throw.
Yeah, and Marsh was on third. She just took off for home like it was a squeeze play instead of a safety squeeze. And that got her caught off the base too far. She could not get back.
I get safety squeeze and suicide squeeze mixed up, Keith.
Well, the suicide squeeze is when you take off as soon as the pitch is
no matter what.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell if she went in or when
it looked like to me as far off the base as she was that she did. But either way, it doesn't make any difference. It was the third out of the inning, and they did not score.
That was a big play.
So they ended up going 3 up, 3 down with the double play.
Fans, any transmission or broadcast of today's contest without the consent of Misha.
The Donettes will come up. Donettes
programs like Facebook Live, YouTube,
didn't make a lot of contact here in the first inning. We'll see what they do in the second inning with Kenzie Davis, Kenzie Taylor, and Mac Jackson coming up here in the second. No score.
Okay, Davis up here. She's one of our, I don't know if you call her veterans, but older upperclassmen. She's a junior. She's been around a while, played a lot of softball. Kind of got to watch players like that in these big games right here. A lot of people, your younger kids will follow the older kids a lot of times. So I'm looking for her to be a leader today.
She starts it off with a changeup right on the outside corner. I mean, that one painted the black of the corner. And it's no balls and 1 strike to Taylor.
She's going that off speed.
A lot.
Yeah.
Second pitch on the way, and that must have been low because that looked like that was the same spot. But she threw a change up and then a fastball.
She's trying right there.
That looked like a strike, but must have been a little low. 1-1 pitch is on the outside corner. That one looked as good or better. The other one looked as good or better than that one did.
She's making it tough on the umpire. And she's hitting her spots pretty good right now.
Yeah. Throw it on that outside corner is going to be tough. And a changeup. And that looks like it's tailed away from her a little bit.
I think that's her best pitch, Steve.
And Davis goes down swinging.
That is a nasty changeup.
Well, Donettes haven't made much contact on one of the first 4 hitters that put the ball in play. And we'll see if Kenzie Taylor can change that with 1 out here in the second inning. And she hits a little line drive down the first baseline foul. Got it on her hands a little bit.
A little bit late.
No balls, 1 strike.
Oh, Chile, they don't really go to very many other pitchers. Their next pitcher is.
There's a little soft line drive to the third baseman for out number 2.
Their next pitcher has only thrown 45 innings, and it's a freshman. So they lean on this Marsh girl pretty hard. It's easy to see why.
Yes, it is.
First baseman, number 22.
That was a soft line drive. Boy, that sun feels good when it comes out. I wish it'd stay out. Foul back to the screen by Mac Jackson. Jackson's the one that made the play on that bunt a while ago, turned it into a double play. Kept the game scoreless.
Had a great day at the plate yesterday, too. On 4 for 5, I think.
I think this one's fouled back over the screen. I've got my paper covered up here, keep blowing away. I've got her 2 for 5.
Oh, okay. I might have misread that.
Kenzie Taylor was 3 for 4. I think that's. And there's another strikeout.
With the changeup again.
Surprise, surprise, huh?
First time around, though, everybody's getting a look at her. They're going to know about that changeup. Next time we'll clear the batting order.
Well, that's 4 strikeouts already for Marsh. And we come to the bottom of the second inning. No score here in the Class 3 state championship game. The Donettes and Chillicothe. We'll take a 30-second break. We'll be right back.
We're for road trips. We're for hitting up Arthur Bryant's for lunch and making it to Lambert's for dinner. We're for drop tops, T-tops, classics, cruisers, steel horses, and real horses. Have you ever hit a deer? Yep, we're for you too. We're for getting stuck in traffic and 6-lane freeways that aren't so free. We're for Missouri license plates. No, medals of pride. Like us, no 2 roads are alike, but we're all connected. We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and if you're a Missouri driver, we're for you.
I am Doug Green, your Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Agent, and if you're in Ripley County, I've got you covered.
Welcome back, everybody. Keith Boland and Adam Epps back at Thompson Field at Metter Park in Springfield, Missouri. We sitting up high enough here. You see over the outfield fence, Battlefield Mall is just right across the street from us.
Boy, oh boy, that used to be a hopping place over there when I was a kid.
It's still pretty busy. It's one of the better ones around, but it hadn't gone downhill like West Park Mall in Cape had.
No.
They're trying to bring that back, though. They're doing some remodeling over there.
Kind of seems like the inside malls are going out. A lot of shopping centers now, outlet malls, I guess.
Kenzie Taylor's first pitch is a ball to Hayden Hansen.
Hayden is batting .337 on the year with 28 hits. She's got 8 doubles. And she is 3rd in stolen bases with 15 on the team.
2 balls and no strikes. She is the left fielder. Kenzie Taylor winds and fires. And that pitch is a little bit inside. Well, we don't want to issue any walks here if we keep from it.
No, if Chile gets base runners, I would look for them to go small ball. They got a lot of their players with double-digit stolen bases on the year. Brad mentioned something about that.
And to me, ball 4, lead off walk.
I would say they're going to test this out on the base paths.
Now batting, shortstop number 17, Ashlyn Doherty.
Ashlyn Daughtery, the shortstop, comes up. And I'm with you. They're probably looking to get on top here with the way that Marsh is pitching. They're probably looking to get on top here.
Ashlyn batting .355 on the year with 33 hits.
She takes a strike. Didn't show any inclination to bunt at all there.
She's pretty quick, too. She didn't lay down the butt. It's a little surprising. We'll see.
Yeah, when you got your 3-hitter bunt with a runner on 3rd, you would definitely think. 0-1 pitch on the way. And that one's a little high. And no, not showing a bunt again.
1 ball, 1 strike. 3rd base, Kay Davis is in. Mac Jackson is in at 1st. She's swinging.
Foul ball right back at the screen. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Hayden Hansen on first base. Nobody out. She is their second base runner so far here in the first couple innings. And I'm thinking you can probably hear that wind whistling. Yeah. I can hear it in my headset. Swing and a miss. Uh-oh. Runner's going. Got her. And she is out.
Strike them out. Throw them out.
That runner did not get a good break. It was almost like she ran out there and just about stopped.
She stopped. Hesitated. A little tight.
Great throw by Paisley Klepsig to gun her down at second base.
Up next, he's got number 30, Ellie Ackery is what they just announced it as.
I think he said they pronounced it. Did that how they pronounce it? I asked their announcer down here, and I think he said Ackery.
She's batting .271 on the year with 23 hits.
She
17 RBIs.
She's the first baseman. She swings and fouls the first one back against the screen.
Donettes with 2 dramatic double plays.
Yeah. I tell you what, them will bail you out of some trouble in a hurry. Nobody on now, 2 outs. And fouled back against the screen again. So Taylor quickly ahead, 0-2. And that was a great throw by Klepsik down to second base.
Yep. I mean, right on the money.
Catch it, lay it on the flag.
Dropped her glove. Boom.
0-2 count. 0-2 pitch on the way. And that was up high. She laid off of that one. That was way high, but she started to swing at it, but she was able to hold up just in time. Well, Adam, we may get a suntan now.
Yep. And the sun is out, and it looks like it's going to stay out.
Feels pretty good, too. And a swing and a miss. Second strikeout of the inning for Kenzie Taylor. In both innings, they've had a runner on, but they end up not stranding anybody.
I'm telling you, that changes the game. 2 double plays in a row gets us out of a jam big time right there. Couple breaks going our way.
Go to the top of the third here, no score in the Class 3 state championship game. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on Curtin River Broadcasting.
Hometown Pharmacy is your one-stop pharmacy for all of your medical needs. Our pharmacists provide shots for flu, pneumonia, and shingles all in this pharmacy with no appointment necessary. Refills can be requested online or through our app, and delivery is available if you live within the city limits. Transferring prescriptions is easy, so come by or give us a call, and our friendly staff will take care of everything. Come experience the difference a hometown pharmacy can make on LaRue Street in Doniphan.
What we got coming up? Paisley, Riley, and Tara.
Welcome back, everybody. We're going to the top of the third, and the Donettes will have the bottom 3 in the order. Paisley Klepsik, Riley Bowles, and Tara Davis coming up. Donettes
Leading up for the Donettes.
Need some contact here this inning. Had 4 strikeouts out of the first 6 batters.
We're having trouble with that changeup. And it's a pretty dang good one, too. So we'll see if we get that figured out.
And there's a little line drive back to the
started
pitcher.
with it right there. I mean, she's going to it a lot.
That's the first out of the inning. Yeah, you don't see a lot of pitchers first pitch to a batter and change up.
Right fielder, number 7.
Not in high school.
Who was that closer that his number 1 pitch was a changeup? It's Trevor Hoffman.
Yeah.
Trevor Hoffman.
Bowles hits a ground ball to the first baseman, and she steps on the base.
2 pitches, 2 outs.
But they have made contact this inning.
Yep.
And the lower part of the order did a lot of that yesterday. So
Now batting, center fielder, number 18.
And shortly coming up here, they'll be back top of the order second time around. Maybe they'll be able to get things going.
Tara Davis up here. You might look for her to lay down a little bunt right here. First base is back. Oh, no, she's
swinging a miss by Tara Davis. Tara bats left-handed. Throws right-handed, bats left-handed. Of course, Kenna Kirby does that too. Marsh's 0-1 pitch. And a change up again, but that one's a little high or outside, one or the other.
She's probably fixing to get a little heat right here, I'd say.
Yep, the fastball's low and outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. That's about the most amount of pitches anybody's seen so far.
Yeah.
Without striking out.
Good for T. Make her throw some pitches.
2 balls, 1 strike, and a swing and a miss on a fastball. Probably going to see a change up now. She's looking for strikeout number 5 already out of the first 9 hitters. Wines brings it to the plate, and that pitch is outside. That looked like a fastball, though.
Yeah, she's staying out.
3 balls and 2 strikes.
Good at bat regardless right here for Tara Davis.
First full count we've had so far in these first 3 innings. Donettes still looking for their first base runner. And a swing and a miss. And that will end the third. No runs, no hits, no errors. We've had that every inning so far. And the Donettes will, hopefully second time through, will be able to make a little more contact. We have played 2.5 innings, and we hit to the bottom of the third with no score between the Doniphan Donettes and the Chillicothe Lady Hornets in the Class 3 state championship game. Be back in 30 seconds.
At Mathis Timber, our goal is to provide our landowners with the greatest possible financial return on their timber lands, while not damaging young timber or leaving your property in a mess. We have served Ripley County and the surrounding areas since 1939. We will buy your timber on lump sum total or percentage. We have several references upon request. Contact Craig Mathis at 573-429-0996 and see how Mathis Timber can assist you with all your timber harvesting needs.
Welcome back. We are going to the bottom of the third, and Chillicothe will have their bottom three hitters up. Kenzie Fleener, Maddie Robinson, and Charlie Peniston.
Fleener is batting .300 on the year with 24 hits, 21 RBIs.
First pitch is flied out into short right field. Bowles comes in and makes the catch. One pitch, one out.
Nice play by Briley out there. Looked like that ball was moving a little bit in the wind.
Yeah, the way that wind's blowing, it's going to be blowing across in right field, but it's blowing straight out to left field.
Softball moves in the wind, buddy, let me tell you.
Yeah. So that'll bring up Maddie Robinson, the third baseman.
Batting .286 on the year.
Ball one high. Well, Chillicothe had the best chance to score, but then Donettes have had a double play.
They got the lead off.
Inning.
Yeah.
They had a runner on third and one out in the first inning after a triple by the pitcher, Marsh. But she was doubled off on a bunt attempt. Ball two. A little bit low. Johnson's a third baseman. Kenzie Taylor gets the sign, brings the pitch home, and it's strike one right down the middle. And the scoreboard says 3-0. An umpire with a little delayed call there, I think, messed up the. Now it says 0-0. They're trying to change it.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Kenzie Taylor's got 2 strikeouts and 1 walk so far. And a half swing, and she goes around on a high pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Looking for strikeout number 3 here in the first 3 innings. 2-2 pitch, and that one's up high.
Try to get her to chase. Not a bad idea.
Yeah, she went a little higher than the last pitch that she ended up half swinging on. But Robinson didn't go for it, so she's going to have to come to her now. Full count pitch is swinging a miss.
Looks like got her with a little off-speed action right there.
Out number 2 here in the bottom of the third. If she gets this out, even though they've had the better chances so far, that's still going to be 9 up, 9 down, basically. I mean, they're not. This is the 9th hitter, Charlie Peniston.
Charlie looked like she's batting .216 on the year.
She is the catcher. First pitch a little bit high.
A senior for the Lady Hornets up there.
Both teams have brought big followings up here to Springfield for the state championship game. And that pitch is a strike.
You can kind of tell both crowds are just ready to explode at any moment.
They're waiting for something to happen good for their team. 1 ball, 1 strike to the number 9 hitter. And that one is on the outside corner. Well, he's calling that outside corner just off of it a little bit. Looks like.
We'll take it. 2 balls, 2 strikes? No, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Here comes the pitch, and it popped up,
Well, it's
and
gonna be
Carson
hard to get
Haygood
to.
can't get to it. It drops in left field for a single, and that will bring up the top of the order here in the 3rd. And Hope Donahoe, she flied out to center field on a really nice catch by Tara Davis out in left center field.
Yep.
And we're going to get a courtesy runner here, it looks like, for the catcher.
What number you got there, Keith? It looks like 0.
9.
Number 9 is Macy Rodenberg. She's
Macy
a 5'5" freshman. And I'm guessing she's got some wheels.
As a courtesy runner on first base, number 9.
Well, Donahoe hit the ball really hard the first time up, but Tara Davis run that down in left center field.
Number 16, Hope Donahoe.
And looks like Hope may have missed a few games this year. Says she's only played in 17 games, the rest of them around the 33 mark. So I don't know if there's an injury there, and she's back.
Runner on first, thinks it goes, pitch is high.
Show bunt right there with 2 outs, Keith.
Yeah, that is kind of surprising, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Need to throw strikes here because their best hitter is on deck.
Yeah.
And she tripled her first time up.
Yeah,
And
we
she
got to
was
go
flying around those bases, too. Pitch is high, and it's 2-0 to Donahoe.
We got to go with her. She showed bunt both times.
Well, like I said, she hit it hard the first time, but you got to make her hit with that.
Yeah, we don't
pitcher
want
coming up next.
We don't
2 on.
We don't want Marcia to play right here.
That's one of those deals where you're going to have, with that wind blowing out, you may have to try to pitch around her. And ball 3. Throw back to first as the second baseman.
And she is
Bella.
if you're Chili, she is going to make her throw 2 strikes right here with a 3-0 count and your best hitter on deck. The chance to be up with 2 runners on base.
3 balls and no strikes. And a pitch is a strike called. The home plate umpire is a little slow with his strike calls.
Yep. I do a little umpiring. Sometimes I've been told to wait just a little bit.
So you can change your mind.
Yeah, I guess I'll listen to the crowd, and I don't know. Oh,
And there's a bunt in the
it's
air.
high.
Coming in and catching it again. Nice job. That's the second time that Mac Jackson has come in and fielded a bunt. This time it's for the 3rd out in the 3rd inning.
That's a huge out.
Going to make Marsh lead off the next inning.
Score is still tied at 0.
I'm actually kind of surprised that she did that because I think he'd have had her taking another pitch.
It
there
almost
just to get
looked
Marsh
high.
out. Well, we got no runs, 1 hit, and 1 left. Chillicothe here in the 3rd. We're headed to the 4th. Don't leave us. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Need something printed and need it fast? Bring it to Here's Your Sign in downtown Doniphan. Plastic, metal, and magnetic signs are available, along with banners that can be printed in the size you need. Here's Your Sign can also do vinyl, silkscreen, and embroidery prints for hats, t-shirts, bags, cups, and many other accessories. They have a variety of clothing brands to choose from and specialize in your custom shirts and business advertising needs. No job is too big or small. Give them a call or stop by Here's Your Sign on State Street in downtown Doniphan.
Kenny Kirby's going to lead it off. Top of the order for the Donettes here in the 4th inning. No score in the Class 3 state championship game. And hopefully the Donettes will make a little more contact this go-around after they've seen Landry March one time. She went through the first 9 hitters with 5 strikeouts. And the Donettes have not had a base runner yet.
Chili got a nice little student section over there, Keith. Chili's got a nice little student section.
Oh, yeah,
up
they're
there,
all
a little
standing up
pep
over
club action. Let's see if Kenny can get the ball rolling for the Donettes right here. Shows bunt.
And she tried to bunt, And I guess the ball hit the bat as
Did
she
that hit her? Hit her hands?
and
I think it hit her.
Coach Haygood's coming down to ask the umpire. She had to duck out of the way.
I'm more concerned with her being hurt.
It must have hit her hand on the bat.
Yeah.
Coach Haygood checking on her. Gives her a pat on the shoulder. And
Well, I can testify. Kenna Kirby's just about as tough as they come. I mean, she played the majority of the basketball season last year with a messed up bone in her foot. Waited till season was over to have the surgery. I mean, she's a tough kid.
no balls and one strike. And she shows a bunt. She drags that one past the pitcher. They're never going to get her. Kirby's showing that speed here in the fourth inning with a bunt single. She hit that perfectly right where the pitcher couldn't get it.
And right after taking one off the knuckles.
Yeah.
Showing bunt.
So we got the first runner of the game for the Donettes, and Carson Haygood up, and
she's stealing. We're fixing.
Well, you got to try it. You got to try it. Test the catcher out to see if she can throw
does
him
have
out.
190 foot outs.
Kirby not going. Now she is going, and the throw is not going to get her. She actually hesitated and still stole it. The Donettes had 9 stolen bases in the game yesterday.
Carson's our best bunter. There's no way she's not bunting. Look how far back first base is right here.
That first pitch was a ball, too, so it's one ball, no strikes with Kirby on second, nobody out in the top of the fourth inning. Haygood squares to bunt and fouls that one off the end of the bat.
A little bit outside, kind of had to reach for that one.
Probably if she'd have got a bat a little out there a little farther, would have been a good one to bunt to first base. So.
That's probably what she's thinking with as far back as the first baseman is right now.
Yeah, because the third baseman just keeps creeping in, and by the time the ball gets to the plate, she's over halfway in. Strike 2 on the outside corner. Yeah, he's been calling that off the outside corner. It looks like it's off the outside corner just a bit for both pitchers.
I wouldn't be surprised right here, Keith, with 2 strikes if she still tries to bunt. Brad might still have her bunt right here.
Well, we'll see. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Kenna Kirby standing on second base. And the 1-2 pitch. And she fouls it off. Good job there to foul that pitch off. That was a little bit outside.
Got a pretty good gap out there in left center. I wouldn't be surprised to watch old Haygood put this right behind the shortstop's head right here.
She's going to have to get a pitch. She's been hitting that outside corner with almost all her pitches. There's a ground ball to short. And Kirby's going to advance to third and be safe, but Haygood's out at first, so she got the job done.
Yeah, did her
got
job.
On third base and good base running.
Moving runner over, got one of our best hitters coming up right here.
Well, this is almost the same way it went in the first inning yesterday. Kirby got on, stole second. Carson moved her to third, and then a sac fly got her in.
Seen that movie before.
Their shortstop and second baseman playing awful far back with Kirby on third base. Even if they hit a ground ball, they sneak in a little bit and try to bunt and fouled it back. Didn't he do that yesterday with the first pitch?
Yeah, I mean, he will bunt. He's going to bunt you 1 through 9. You better be ready because it could happen.
I think she fouled it off the first time yesterday, and then she ended up hitting the fly ball and driving in the run in the first inning yesterday. Looking for the first run of the game here in the fourth inning. And that pitch is high and outside.
That is a dirty changeup. I mean, it is dirty.
Monahan struck out her first time. She went after one of those changed up the outside. And another change up. Strike 2. Boy, it is so hard to keep your hands back. If you can keep your hands back, you can hit that ball hard anyway. But
now you're guessing. Now you're guessing.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's hard to catch up with a fastball then. One ball, 2 strike pitch.
Change up
and another change up and a strike 3. And that is out number 2. So I'm guessing here if she happened to throw a wild pitch, Kenna's going to try to score.
That's probably a good guess, Keith. I don't know how
Well,
often
Kenzie
this girl
Davis
throws
needs to
him.
come through here with something with 2 outs. Kirby on third. And a half swing. And they're going to say she didn't go. They appeal it to first base.
There's the first little groan from the crowd on the call. Lovely to hear. Kay Davis batting .410 on the year, 26 RBIs and 34 hits.
I wish she'd get one of those fastballs and get into it.
There it was.
That pitch is a strike
There
ball.
it was. Right down the middle, too. Yep. 1 ball, 1 strike right here, Keith.
Yep. 2 outs. Kirby on third. And the pitch is a swing and a miss on another changeup. Donettes just cannot time that up. They're out on that
balance.
They're out on that front foot. They can't keep their hands back. You keep your hands back, you can still stroke that ball into the outfield, but it's just hard to do.
Yeah.
Another one, strike 3. Wow. Well, the Donettes had their best chance, and they get a bunt base hit, and they leave that runner on base here in the top of the 4th. So we're going to the bottom of the 4th. Still no score between the Donettes and Chillicothe in the Class 3 state championship game here in Springfield, Missouri. Adam and I will be back in 30 seconds.
We see the potential of her and him and you, of where you're from and what you can accomplish. Because when you set your mind to it, there's nothing you can't do anything.
Welcome back, everybody. We're going to the bottom of the 4th inning, and no score in the Class 3 state championship game. And Landry Marsh, who hit a triple in the 1st inning, is going to be leading off for Chillicothe. They have 2 hits in the game. The Donettes have 1 so far.
Batting .521 on the year with 16 extra base hits.
Wow, pitch right down the middle, and she takes it for a strike. I tell you what, better be careful here because the way that wind's blowing out the left field, she almost hit it out the first time. No balls and 1 strike. Kenzie Taylor jumps ahead. 1 pitch is on the outside corner. Or maybe a little off. He's been calling that the whole game.
Yep.
Well, it's 0-2, so don't make a mistake here. Make her hit your pitch. You got 4 pitches to play with here.
I would not give her anything good.
Klepsick is setting up way outside in the left-handed batter's box, and that's where the pitch goes, a changeup.
Good idea.
She doesn't go for that. I think I'd do that at least 3 times.
Well, KT's not scared of anybody, and you gotta want that for your pitcher right there.
Klepsick setting up outside again, and that one has popped up, and it's going to get out of play down in the middle of the bleachers on the Donettes crowd side.
This is a good spot right there.
Yeah, she'd have had to went to right field with that one if she'd have got it. It was headed that way.
Looks like the Donettes are just playing her straight up.
Yeah, Kenna Kirby's not very far from the fence after that first one. All the outfielders are deep.
200 feet can disappear pretty fast.
Yeah, well, especially when the wind's blowing to left field like that. 1-2 pitch. Popped up, back out of play again. As long as she keeps it out there on that outside corner a little bit off, I don't think she'll hurt her too bad.
Well,
she might get a hit, but I don't think
still got a couple pitches to play with, too, right here.
Yeah, it's still 1 ball, 2 strikes. Every one of those pitches so far, Klepsick, the catcher, has been setting up outside, almost in the left-handed batter's box. And the pitch is up high, evens it at 2-2.
Not a bad idea at all.
Taylor's got 3 strikeouts so far and 1 walk. And her 2-2 pitch to Marsh is a little bit low. So now what do? You still try to make her go fishing? Or you try to...
KT's going to go at her. You got to stick with what your mentality's been. There's no runners on. She ain't going to throw it down the pipe. She's probably going to that outside corner again.
That's what I got ready to say.
Oh, dang.
There's one down in the left field corner, and it goes over the fence, but it's foul. I don't think you want to throw that one again.
No, she left that one up. That one accidentally ended up hanging a little high right down the middle.
Well, I can already see. I've seen this girl bat twice. She can hit.
Yeah.
You say she was just a junior or a sophomore?
Just a junior. Doniphan crowd coming alive right here.
And a swing and a miss on a high. I don't know. Is that a changeup? It kind of looked like it.
Yeah.
Well, Marsh goes down straight and swinging, and I bet she hadn't done that very much this year. Great job.
Second baseman, number 19, Macy Albrecht.
By Kenzie Taylor. And now that'll bring up Macy Albrecht, and she's the one that bunted into the double play when Marsh was on third base back in the first inning. So we didn't really get to see what she can do hitting, but she's batting third, so she's probably a good hitter. There's a single up the middle.
Almost batting 400 right there. Tattooed that one.
That pitch was down, and she just hit it, pounded into the ground right back up the middle. So
like a fastball.
Number 20, Hayden Hansen.
Number 20, Hayden Hansen up as a senior, one of their few seniors. Batting .337 on the year.
She walked her first time up, and then she was out stealing on a strike them out, throw them out back in the second inning. Albrecht on first base with one out. And that pitch a little bit low from Kenzie Taylor to Hayden Hansen. We're in the fourth inning. We have no score. Both teams have had one runner reach third base. That was the third base hit of the game for Chillicothe. And that pitch a little bit high and outside. So a 2-0 count to the cleanup hitter, Hansen. She is the left fielder for the Lady Hornets. (2-0), and that pitch is high. 3-0.
Okay, Davis going over the mound, speaking a little bit of life into her pitcher right there, being the leader.
Taylor takes a couple steps back, catches her breath, and brings the 3-0 pitch to the plate. And that is a strike off the bottom part of the zone.
He is taking a while to call it, ain't he?
Yes, he is. He's even confusing the scorekeeper who's keeping the scoreboard out there.
I think he's right, but
3 balls and 1 strike. Pitch, swing and a miss.
Back to a full count.
Trying to come back here after being down behind 3-0. And we'll see if they send that runner on 3-0 here with 3-2 with 1 out after being thrown out earlier.
Running in the 2 double plays.
I wouldn't think so, but we'll see. Runner's not going, and the ball's fouled back to the screen. Yeah, I think Klepsy caught their attention when she threw that runner out on strike him out, throw him out earlier.
Doniphan crowd coming alive right here. Trying to give KT, she's had to work hard this inning. Second 3-2 count she's had.
3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Runner stays at first base. Tell you what, she has hasn't let anything bother her.
Brad says she's a bulldog, and he ain't kidding.
That is Kenzie Taylor's 5th strikeout. Now runner on first with 2 outs, and Ashlyn Daugherty, she struck out her first time, takes one in the dirt.
She's a pretty good hitter, batting .355 on the year with 33 hits and 24 RBIs. I mean, she's tied for the lead on RBIs, so no slouch up there at the plate right now.
I think every one of Taylor's strikeouts so far have been a strikeout swinging. There's a ball hit in the left center. That's going to be at the base of the wall. Davis gets it into Highgood, and the run's going to come all the way around to score. On a double,
Bothering. That was a hard hit ball to left center. Bounced off the lower part of the fence right there. Tara made a great play on it, got it into the cutoff, but somebody's going to score on that one.
She didn't get much of a bounce off that mesh fence out there. The ball, it just kind of hit and stayed right there at the fence. So Chillicothe breaks the scoreless tie here in the bottom of the fourth.
Brad
on a
coming
double
out to the mound. I'm keeping an eye on KT because she has had a little elbow issue, but I mean, she's doing everything right now. And just checking on your pitcher.
Yeah, doesn't look like he's going to take her out. He's going to leave her in there, just going out there to settle her down a little bit. She's done a great job so far. It's just
she's a competitor. Just make sure that don't get to her too much. You got a runner in scoring position right here. Who'd you say is up to bat?
Ellie Acree.
Ellie Acree is up, batting .271.
She struck out her first time, too. Pitch on the way.
This is
also fly ball to right field. Briley Bowles is under it and makes the catch.
Good catch.
Chillicothe breaks the tie here in the fourth with one run on 2 hits. And they leave one runner on base. So we go to the top of the fifth. Donettes is second time through the lineup and made a little more contact. So hopefully we'll get something going here in the top of the fifth. It's 1-0. Chillicothe heading to the fifth. Be back in 30 seconds.
The Missouri State High School Activities Association is celebrating 100 years of student activity excellence. Since 1926, MSHSAA has championed student athletes, musicians, scholars, and performers across the state. Now in our centennial year, we're honoring a century of unforgettable moments, teamwork, and tradition. Visit MSHSAA.org/centennial to explore our history, relive iconic moments, and join the celebration. Show Me 100, celebrating a century of champions.
Fans, all games from this weekend will be available to watch when you get home. Be sure to check out MSHSAA.tv. For an archive of today's game, we will also have an
Welcome back, everybody. We're going to the top of the fifth inning. Chillicothe broke through in the bottom of the fourth and got a run. And the Donettes come up now trying to answer back here. And it will be Kenzie Taylor, Mike Jackson, and Paisley Klepsik up in the top of the fifth. The pitcher, Landry Marsh, has struck out 7 so far and not walked anybody.
KT batting .375 on the year with 27 hits, 20 RBIs.
Her first time up today, she hit a soft liner to the third baseman. She'll try to get it going and help herself out here in the fifth. Marsh goes into the line, and a little foul ball down the first baseline. Again, they got in on her hands and jammed her a little bit.
Trying to take advantage of getting a fastball there, Keith. I mean, most of the time hitters, what are you supposed to be thinking? Fastball all the time? And I don't know if I might change it.
Against this pitcher, and it's so hard to catch. If you're looking change-up and she throws a fastball, it's hard to catch up with it.
See, and there's 2 fastballs in a row.
Another jam shot over against the fence down the first baseline. So quickly 0-2. And now is when you're really between a rock and a hard place because she's thrown that change up so much. But if you're expecting it and you throw a fastball, you're not going to catch up. And that ball is popped up back. And it hits on the metal roof right up above us. Well, nice job there. She didn't throw a change up there. She threw another high fastball. And Kenzie Taylor done a nice job there. So she's thrown 3 fastballs in a row. You've got to be almost looking for a change up here, I would think. But again, as I said, if she throws a fastball and you're looking change up, you just can't catch up with it.
I just think you got to look change up.
0-2 pitch is changed up, and she does a nice job staying alive, fouling that one back. And her change up curves a little bit away from the right-handed batter, too.
It's dirty. I know that. I wouldn't. She might just throw change up again. She did.
And another one, and it's fouled back. That's 5 foul balls in a row by Kenzie Taylor.
Great at that. She might not give her anything good right here. I mean, everything's been strikes so far just about. She's hit every ball.
Throw 3 fastballs, now 2 change-ups. What's coming here?
Fastball.
And a fastball in the dirt. They have to throw down to first. And a strikeout of Kenzie Taylor.
This game is going to come down to who's going to make the most mistakes, I think. It don't look like it's going to get broke open. I mean, that was like that yesterday, too, for a little bit.
Yeah, you're right.
Nobody's really made an error on defense on either side right now.
Mac Jackson stepped to the plate. She struck out her first time. That's 8 strikeouts now for Marsh. First pitch misses high and away. Donettes still with only 1 hit in the game, and that was a bunt single by Kenny Kirby back in the 4th inning. And ball 2, a little bit low. She hadn't had too many 2-0 counts either.
No. That's good. I'd make her throw some pitches. She's not had to work. She's not had to work as hard as we have had.
2-0 pitch is fouled back over the screen. 2 balls and 1 strike. Pretty good cut at that fastball. We've got 1 out here in the top of the 5th inning. Score 1-0. Chillicothe. And Landry Marsh has pretty much had her way so far. And there's another foul back. And again, she got in on her hand. She hits that outside corner so much, and then she brings one right over the inside corner. You get jammed because you're looking for that pitch on the outside corner.
Now we're back to 2-2.
2-2 pitch. Yes, swung on and missed. Change up. Well, I'll tell you what, she's done a masterful job out there on the mound. But she only has a 1-0 lead. It wouldn't have taken a whole lot. Donettes really, they could have capitalized on that run last inning when they had the runner on third and 1 out. Ground ball out in front of the plate. Marsh picks it up, throws to first base, and throws Paisley Pepsi out. 1-3. And the Donettes go 3 up, 3 down again. And we're headed to the bottom of the 5th now. Still 1-0 in favor of Chillicothe. We'll let you hear from one of our sponsors. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Oh, did you get us switched over to shelter insurance?
Actually, I found a deal online.
You did? Does your deal come with award-winning customer service?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Does the deal include a local agent?
Doesn't actually say.
Can we create a customized plan that fits our needs? Let's just call the local shelter agent.
For insurance that fits just right, find a shelter agent near you. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Keith Bowman and Adam Epps back at Thompson Field at Metter Park in Springfield, Missouri. You're listening to the Class 3 state championship game between the Doniphan Donettes and the Chillicothe Lady Hornets. And right now, Chillicothe with a 1-0 lead, and they're coming to bat here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Got the 7-hole up. We're going to go 7, 8, 9. And if anybody gets on, they'll be at the top of the order.
Kenzie Fleener will lead off. She flied out to right field her first time up.
That's one of their other seniors they got on this team. 5'8" senior, batting .300 on the year.
So far, Chillicothe has 4 hits in the game. They've only left 2 runners on base thanks to a couple of double plays by the Donettes. And Kenzie Taylor back to the mound. 5 strikeouts and 1 walk so far in the game. Fleener takes the first one on the outside corner.
Looks like an off-speed pitch.
No balls, 1 strike. Wind picking up a little bit again, blowing straight out to left field. The 0-1 pitch is high. This is an old-fashioned pitching duel right here.
It is.
Donettes scored 13 yesterday. Chillicothe scored 9, and right now we're at 1-0. Pop foul back over the roof here at the Thompson Field, they call it, on the big scoreboard out there. This is where the Drury Panthers, Lady Panthers, play their softball games. Well, they got lots of colleges here in Springfield, don't they?
Yes, they do. Evangel, Drury, the big Missouri State. Used to have a college called CBC, Central Bible College. That's where my oldest brother went.
OTC, Ozark Technical College.
I think Bible Baptist College is over here, BBC.
2-2 count. Last pitch missed outside. Pitch on the way, and that was fouled back to the screen. We played 3.5 innings of scoreless softball here before a 2-out double by Ashlyn Daugherty brought in a run for Chillicothe in the bottom of the 4th inning.
2 balls, 2 strikes right here.
Nobody out. This is the leadoff man in the bottom of the 5th. And a swing and a miss. First out here in the bottom of the 5th. Another strikeout.
I got her on a high off-speed pitch right there.
Well, Kenzie Taylor is almost hanging with Marsh on the pitching because that's her 6th strikeout. Marsh has got 9. Marsh has not walked anybody either. She's only given up 1 base run. Now Maddie Robinson, she struck out her first time. Takes the first one on the outside corner.
KT's done a good job. I mean, she's only allowed 1 run against a very powerful offensive team. We got to get some runs on the board, some runners on base, to get her some support.
There's a pop-up in the short left field. Haygood going out, and she backs away and lets it drop. I don't know if Kirby called her off or what, but a little miscommunication. It looked like Haygood had that.
Yeah, she kind of looked like she, I don't know. You know, that's the outfielder's ball, and I'm not out there to know who called what.
Yeah, I say with the wind blowing, I agree with you. But if the wind hadn't been blowing, I think Haygood could have caught it. But evidently, she heard her calling her off, or she thought she did. So that's kind of a gift base hit there for Maddie Robinson. And Charlie Penniston will be up now, and I think you can probably expect a bunt here. That's my guess.
Senior catcher, batting 216.
She's swinging away and fouls it out of play. Would have thought with the top of the order coming up, they'd have tried to get that runner down to second base in a 1-0 game.
Well, and both teams got, a lot of stolen bases, play small ball. We haven't seen a whole lot of that today.
No. The Donettes had the only stolen base by Kenneth Kirby, and the only one they went on, they were thrown out on by Paisley Klepsig. Robinson is running at first base, and there's a foul ball down the first base line. That one is going to stay in play, but nobody can get to it. So quickly, an 0-2 count on the number 9 batter. Hope Donahoe is up next. Unless we have some kind of crazy double play here, or a ground ball double play, but it didn't work. Hit a ground ball up the middle. Let Haygood field it, step on second, and go to first.
All right, we've already had 2.
Third one would be nice. 0-2 pitch with 1 out. And it's fouled back on a high fastball. That was a good pitch, and she threw that one up out of the zone there. Penniston done a good job just to get a bat on it.
Got some pitches to play with if you want to. She likes to make them chase high.
0-2 pitch. That one's up and away. Just a little too far out to make her go fishing for that one. Oh, 2 pitch again. That one popped up, and that one is going to be in play. Oh, and Klepsig got turned around there and couldn't make the play. She did the right thing. When there's a pop-up, you're supposed to turn your back to home plate, but the wind brought it back, and she had to turn around again.
And then you're looking straight up in the sun.
Yeah. Yeah, she played it the right way until the wind brought it back.
We need something to happen here. It seems like all the momentum right now is on Chile. Their fans are really into the game. Got a nice student section over there, standing the whole game. We need a Donette to step up.
1-2 pitch. Ground ball slowly back to the pitcher. Taylor throws, turns and throws. Oh, she was taking the ball out of her glove. He called her safe. She was taking the ball out of her glove. Coach Haygood's going to talk to the home plate ump about that.
See if he can get him to say it was on the transition.
Yeah, if you're taking your ball out of your glove, that's not supposed to. Well, it don't look like they're going to change it.
It's a rare thing. It's a rare thing for these guys to overturn another person's call. I mean, they're not going to do that. They might get together and get it right.
Well, she was taking the ball out of her glove. That should have been an out. I guess that's an error on the first baseman because the throw was pretty good.
You got a pinch runner coming in at first.
Entering the game as a courtesy runner on first base.
They see Rodenberg again. I think she ran a while ago earlier.
5'5" freshman.
We're in a big spot in the game here because they are back to the top of the order. Hope Donahoe, she is flied out the center, and bunted, popped out to first baseman. And they are back to their really good hitters there. Well, we needed that out. Yeah, bad. First pitch, high and outside. If that would have been an out, then you could have got this one. Then you could have kind of pitched around Marsh. And she is on deck behind Donahoe. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 on, 1 out. And a swing and a miss. She tied her up
Great
on the inside part of the plate. Robinson is on second base, and Rodenberg, the courtesy runner, on first. And outside, 2-1.
Big spot in the game right here for the Donettes.
Yeah, to me, the game is on the line right here because who they've got up. 2 balls, 1 strike, pitch, grounded to third.
Great play.
Davis steps on third, throws to first. Oh, he called her safe anyway. I think he called her safe before. Mac Jackson dropped the ball, but I think the umpire called her safe anyway. So the runner is out at third base. And Rodenberg moves up to
pitcher number 23,
second.
Landry Marsh.
Smart play by Kay Davis right here. Maybe KT just go ahead and strike her out again.
Hayden Marsh. First pitch is on the outside corner, strike 1.
Well, she looked at a good one last time up at bat, too, on the first pitch.
Marsh is tripled and struck out.
Outfield playing deep right now.
0-1 pitch. That one is on the outside corner, but a little bit low. Yeah, I think if they can shut this off right here, they still got a good shot. But, boy, if they score another one here, the way runs have been hard to come by, it's going to make it a little bit tougher.
Yep.
1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs.
Getting a big lead right there.
You wouldn't think she'd be going anywhere, though, with their hit.
You better not run out into an out.
Unless it's a wild pitch, But if they did, the runners move up, then they could walk her. But
you still want to let your best player make whatever decision needs to be made right here.
This is foul back, evens the count at 2. But Albrecht on deck, she got a hit the last time up and drove in their long run. Well, I'm sorry, she did not. She scored their long run, but she had a base hit the last time.
Started it. You got 2 outs right here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got
outs.
somebody over there getting the fans off their seats. Love to see it.
The pitch up high, ball 3.
Smart pitch, trying to get her to chase. We're back to a full count.
The runners will be off with the pitcher with a 3-2 count. Well, any kind of hit to the outfield is going to score that run. Kenzie Taylor in a tight spot. The 3-2 pitch. Then a swing and a miss. That was a change up again, I believe. What a job by Kenzie Taylor.
Boy, you almost just feel like we have got a chance right here. That was absolutely huge. Big momentum shift right there.
Well, they get a hit, but no runs scored, and they left 2 runners on base. That is 4 runners they've left on base now. And we're going to the 6th inning. Donettes got 6 outs to play with here to try to get at least 1 runner here to keep the game going. We're going to keep it here during this timeout. So far, Chillicothe has 5 base hits, and Kenzie Taylor has struck out 7 and walked 1. She's given up 5 hits and 1 run, and they have left 4 on base. And the Donettes have only had 1 hit. You remember yesterday we only had 1 hit, and they had Cassville had 5 until that 5th inning when the Donettes exploded and got 7 hits that inning.
How about the performance by Caitlin Taylor's daughter out here, Mackenzie Taylor? Holy cow. I mean, she just struck out one of the best hitters in Class 4 twice. She's batting .521 with 50 hits on the year, and struck her out twice, and both of them in big spots. Sophomore pitcher out there battling right here for the Donettes.
Donettes have Riley Bowles, Tara Davis, and back to the top of the order. Riley grounded out the first time. She swings and misses a changeup. That changeup is some kind of special pitch for Landry Marsh.
I wouldn't be surprised to start seeing a little bit of bunting that you wouldn't expect going on, just to try to make them have to make a defensive play.
1-1 the count. That pitch is outside. I mean, almost everything she throws is on the outside part of the plate or outside. Every once in a while she'll come in and jam the hitter. Foul ball back to the screen by Bowles. She's in the hole, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that was a changeup too. So what are you guessing right here, Keith?
Well, I think you're guessing. I think that's the big problem, and it's been the whole problem the whole game, I think.
She's saying changeup. Nope.
Fastball is outside. I mean, she throws both of them so well.
Yes.
It's just
And her fastball's got movement on it too. I think it's a rise ball.
2-2. Pitch up and in, gets fouled out of play. Nice job by Bowles there to keep her at bat alive. Well, it'd be nice to get a runner or 2 on before the top of the order comes up.
Yeah.
Coach Haygood could probably play small ball if he gets some runners on here, but that's been a hard chore to do so far. And fouled off again.
Look at Briley Bowles up there. Tough at bat. Hitting everything right now. Getting her timing good.
Nobody out, top of the 6th. Briley Bowles leading it off for the Donettes. 1-0 in favor of Chillicothe. 2-2 pitch is foul back again on a changeup. That pitch was about 6 inches outside, and she got a piece of it.
Yep. She's doing a great job of making contact up there, shortening her swing up with 2 strikes, and she's doing a good job. She's had to throw a lot of pitches this at bat.
It's just foul back again. Well, I thought that was coming right at me, but looked up in the sun, was right in my face.
I'll protect you, Keith.
Yeah, no, I mean, you want to see her get on here, but no matter what she does, it's a bat.
That's
It's been a
7 or 8 pitches.
2-2 pitch again. And that one's low. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Keep battling. Work your way on base there.
She gets on base. There's no way that Tara's not going to bunt. This would be our best chance to get a run since Kirby got on.
All 4 base hit right here. And a pitch. It is lined down to first baseline foul. Again, Bowles hanging in there.
Sophomore up there in a big spot for the Donettes on a full count, 3-2.
Woo. Ball 4 base hit right here. She has made her throw a bunch of pitches in this at bat. And the pitch is fouled back again. Right over our head. Marsh has got 9 strikeouts in the game, and Bowles is up there battling.
Not letting her strike her out. She's touching everything.
See what she throws on this 3-2 pitch again. And that one's fouled down the first baseline.
It's a fastball low.
I mean, Marsh just keeps throwing strikes, and she just keeps fouling them off.
She's like, what do you want me to do, Coach?
She's asking the coach to go through the signs again for her next pitch. Here it comes. Popped up, back behind the screen.
Maybe room.
And it's caught by the catcher. Oh, what an at-bat by Briley Bowles. That's tough, man. That was a heck of an at-bat.
Yeah, over 10 pitches right there. And their pitcher has not really had to work a whole lot this game.
That was a nice play by the catcher. The wind's not blowing right now like it did on that one on Clemson a while ago. That ball, she turned around and it come right back to her instead of blowing back over her head.
Kept the mask on too there.
The flag's limp right now. That wind was not blowing at all. It didn't affect that one. Tara Davis swings and misses. Tara struck out her first time. Well, Briley Bowles is one of the few that has not struck out today. 0-1 count to Davis. She puts it down, and it's
oh man!
Oh, Coach Haygood, that was close, very close. That ball looked like it was half of it was on the line, but
that was
the umpire called it foul. But now she's in the hole 0-2.
I think he's telling her to swing away.
Yeah, you almost have to, because if you bunt a foul again, it's a strikeout. Pitch is outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1 out. Top of the 6th inning. Donettes down 1-0. Trying to win the state championship here against the Chillicothe Lady Hornets. 1-2 pitch is outside. Ball 2. Good eye by Tara Davis. That was a close pitch.
Somebody trying to break through and win a game right here. 58 teams started the fall season in Class 3, Keith, and we're down to 2.
Oh, and a changeup. Oh,
got the umpire too. Got the umpire too.
That was a beautiful pitch right there, and he called it a ball. I guess he called it high.
Big.
Another 3-2 count.
Big pitch right here with 1 out. Top of the order up next.
Hang in there, Tara Davis. 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss, and I think she's throwing the ball 4. That looked like a, but you got 2 strikes. You got to protect.
Yeah. Don't want to go down looking. Third base and short. Moving in quite a bit. Really expecting Tanner to bunt. Second base is really far in, too.
Kenna Kirby has the only hit for the Donettes today. She bunt single. First pitch is a strike.
Well, she gets it down. I've not seen her hit thrown out very much, if at all. But they know that, too, and they have scooted way in.
Nobody on, 2 outs. Next pitch to Kirby is ball 2.
High.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Donettes are down to 4 outs left.
Last time they basically threw it right at her when she squared the bunt, hit her knuckles, and then she turned around and got the other one.
That second baseman playing a lot closer in this time.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss on a changeup. Kirby out in front. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2 pitch. Is a swing and a miss. Changeup back to back. And Marsh is just unbelievable out there on the mound. I tell you, she is something else.
Momentum just kind of going back and forth, back and forth. I can't believe that one run would be enough to win this game, though, Keith.
Well, we got to get them out and take our shot in the 7th inning. 1-0 getting to the bottom of the 6th. And that is I believe I've got 11 strikeouts for Marsh. And let's see if Kenzie Taylor's coming back out to pitch the bottom of the 6th. And she's had a heck of a game herself with 7 strikeouts and 1 walk.
And she's only allowed 1 run to one of the most potent offenses in all of Class 3. So she's done a great job out there on the mound.
And I've said this many times, but the future looks bright for Doniphan softball. With so many younger underclassmen.
And there might be a freshman coming up that's pretty good next year, too. Might get thrown in the mix to have somebody in there, too. So
3-0 for the Hornets. Second baseman, number 19.
Macy Albrecht, she is 1
base hit up the middle last time.
1 for 2. Yeah, she scored the only run in the ball game, and she's leading off the bottom of the 6th against Kenzie Taylor. There's a line drive out into right field, and it's going to get down in front of Bowles. So Albrecht has 2 hits in the game now. Boy, you don't need to give up any more.
I think I just seen the coach tell her to swing away. Last time she kind of squared up like she was going to bunt on the first pitch.
Hanson is 0 for 1. She struck out, and she's drawn the only walk in the ball game for either team, which is unbelievable. Albrecht on first, and a swing and a miss.
Got her with some off-speed junk right there.
She is the cleanup hitter, so Coach Rucker letting her swing away. Kenzie Taylor continues to battle out there. Has used that changeup nicely today. And there's a bunt back to the pitcher. Over to first base, and the out is good. Runner moves up to second.
There's a little bit of the small ball that we've talked about. Trusting one of your next 2 hitters to get a base hit right here.
Daughtery's up, and she's the one that got the double to drive in the run back in the 4th inning.
She's third on the team in hits with 33 this year.
She's also struck out. She's 1 for 2.
Batting .355.
And that is a big, big, big insurance run for Chillicothe out there. And Coach Haywood's going to go to the mound. And he's probably going out there and saying, hey, this is the one that drove in the first run of the game. So let's kind of be careful with her. The next batter, Ellie Acree, has struck out and flied out to right field. And then Fleener, the next hitter after that, she's flied out to right field and struck out. So he may want to try to be a little bit careful with Daughtery. Well, Adam, I appreciate you coming up and helping me these 2 games here. It's been a lot of fun.
Well, I don't know what I'm doing, but it has been a lot of fun.
Sound like you know what you're doing to me.
Well, I just love these kids. I'd like to see something happen. We got some of our really good hitters coming up in the next inning.
Yep, 2, 3, 4 coming up in the 7th.
My money, oh Lord, my money's still on us.
Coach Haygood stays with Kenzie Taylor. We'll see what she does with Ashlyn Daughtery, who has the only RBI in the game. And a strike on the outside corner. Runner on second base with 1 out. The runner is Macy Albrecht. She was moved up on a sacrifice bunt by Hayden Hanson, the cleanup hitter. That just goes to show you how softball is different than baseball.
Yep.
You got your cleanup hitter moving a runner up with a bunt.
Yep.
In a 1-0 game.
And that's the old way, Keith.
Yeah,
I like that.
1 ball, 1 strike. Taylor hits the side, winds and fires. And a swing and a miss on the outside corner again. And that looked like a changeup again. Some sort of off speed. She took a little bit off of it. I don't know if she calls it a changeup or not. She's been real good with that pitch.
This wind has really kind of picked up here this inning, Keith.
1 ball, 2 strikes. And now they're going to called out on strikes. Klepsic was setting up in the left-handed batter's box. She did have to reach back towards the plate a little bit. But she is called out on strikes. That is the first called third strike in the game for Kenzie Taylor.
That's a big out. And they are going to take the bat out of number 30's hands and walk Ellie Ackery, who is batting 271 on the year.
Number 29,
Kenzie Fleener, as I said, she's flied out to right, struck out. That's the same thing that the batter they just walked, Acring, she had done the same thing. So we got 2 runners on.
And Fleener's batting 300 on the year with 24 hits, 21 RBIs.
And the Chillicothe coach is talking to the umpire. I don't know if he's going to put in a runner.
Yeah,
he's going to put in a runner at first base for Acring, the first baseman.
Card number 6, Natalie Gropman, a 5'7" freshman. Looks pretty athletic. Get some wheels out there.
The game is a pinch runner on first base, number 6, Natalie Gropman.
That was the 8th strikeout for Kenzie Taylor. All right, 1 big out to get here.
I can guarantee you she's going to try to strike her out.
First pitch is outside. Yeah, because if they score another run, it's going to be doubly tough.
Mm-hmm.
But Doniphan does have the right hitters coming up the next inning. They got 1 more crack at it. They need to keep the score 1-0. Kenzie Taylor's 1-0 pitch. It popped back over the screen over our head. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Fleener at bat. Pitch.
Staying outside right there.
Kenzie Taylor has wiggled her way out of a few jams today, especially early in the game. She has given up 5 hits, but she has pitched a whale of a game. Only 1 run.
You know, big-time players show up playing big-time games. And KT has shown me she's a big-time player.
There's strike 2 on the inside corner. Look down to 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Doniphan fans coming alive out here. Everybody off their seat.
2-2 pitch.
What an environment.
On the way. Foul back. We'll do it again. I know fast pitch softball, a lot of times you see, low scoring games. I wonder how many 1-0 games there's been in the state championship.
The further you get, the harder it is. So it's not a real surprise, but both these teams can really hit the ball.
2-2 pitch again, and that one's up high. And that's going to give the runners a head start here with 3-2 pitch and 2 outs. Anything out there in the grass is going to score a run. So
got their lowest average hitter up next.
Taylor has come through all day long in these situations. Got to do it one more time. 3-2 pitch on the way, and it's up high. That is her 3rd walk of the day. One of those was an intentional walk.
I still don't think you're hurt right here.
The only thing is if you get a wild pitch and it bounces away down one of the lines.
I was wrong. It's Maddie Robinson, the 3rd baseman up to bat.
Yeah, she has struck out, and she also had a single.
And she's batting 286, and she's a pretty good hitter with 22 hits. Coach looks like he's doing something right here. I don't know if he's getting a runner or looks like we're going to have a runner for Fleener.
It's going to be the third different player they've used. Number 5.
Number 5 is Molly Kennebec, a senior, 5'7". I don't know if I'm saying that right or not. Kennebec.
Close enough.
Yep.
Well, Adam, it's come down to this. This is the game right here.
Yep. We've said that once before too, and we struck her out.
Yep.
So
she's 1 for 2, so she does have one of the hits. Bases loaded, 2 outs, bottom of the 6th. First pitch outside. Taylor has had 2 walks this inning. One of them was an intentional walk. She has 3 for the game.
outfield's in just a little bit. Not very much.
1 ball, no strike pitch. Is a strike called. That wind really picking up. I'm sure you can hear it at home in our headsets, in our mics. That flag standing almost straight up out there in right field, going straight out to left field. Pitch to Johnson, swinging a miss. Tied her up on the inside.
She wasn't close to that either.
No, she missed up by 6 inches. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases loaded. Chillicothe with a 1-0 lead. They're trying to add on before we go to the 7th inning. The Donettes trying to keep it right where it is to give themselves a chance. The 1-2 pitch from Taylor. Throw! Must have been low. I kept waiting.
You got that little pause. I've been waiting for 2 balls, 2 strikes. KT wanted that one bad.
That was an awful good pitch. Do it again on 2-2. Well, you don't want to go to 3-2, that's for sure. On the way. Swing and a miss! And Taylor does it again. She gets out of another jam and keeps the score. 1-0.
I don't know how many jams we have got out of, but that's what good teams do, and that's what we've been doing right here. I mean, this score could be totally different. To only be down 1 run with the meat of your order coming up.
Well, that leaves him with 5, 6, 7 base runners stranded, and a lot of times the team that leaves the most runners on base, you end up paying for that in the long run, but the Donettes have 3 outs to work with. They trail 1-0. We're going to keep it here during this timeout. There was 1 hit, 2 walks, and 3 left on that inning for Chillicothe.
And just sit there and look who's walking up to the plate right here, Keith.
Yep. The Class 4 All-State player, the player of the year in Class 4 basketball last season, and a heck of an athlete, Carson Haygood. She'll be followed by Bella Monahan.
If I had to pick a runner to get on base, and I had to bet my house on it, I'd want Carson Haygood up there.
So far today, she has grounded out to third and grounded out to short. And she will be up here in the 7th. Donettes still with only 1 bunt single from Kenna Kirby, but that won't make any difference if they get 2 or 3 hits this inning here.
No. And I wouldn't put it past them to bunt here if it's the right situation. Carson she's not our fastest runner, but she is our best bunter. I mean, and she's moved Kenna Kirby over all year long with the bunt. She had a great big hit, though, in the quarterfinal game versus Blair Oaks. So.
Well, it's been a little harder for the Donettes today than it was yesterday, but they've still got a chance here.
Yes, they do, and that's what you got to do. Give yourself a chance at the end, and we have a chance.
Landry Marsh with 11 strikeouts and no walks. Head back to the mound, and the first pitch to Haygood is way outside. She has not walked the batter the whole game. This might not be a bad time.
No. Carson's not going to swing.
It may sound like I'm begging. If I do, I am.
That's okay.
1-0 pitch is fouled back to the screen. Nice cut there by Haygood. She was right on that one.
Fastball.
Fouled it right over the umpire's head, and that means you're right on it. 1 ball, 1 strike. We're in the top of the 7th inning. Donettes need a run to stay in the game. And that one has popped up, and that one's going to be back off of the screen. Catcher did a nice try there, but It wouldn't have been an out anyway because it did hit the screen. Haygood's got 2 strikes now. Got to guard that play.
Carson. I'm sorry if I'm cheering too.
Hey, I'm cheering too.
Come on, man.
I got to do play-by-play, so you do the cheering.
All right.
1-2 pitch. Oh, come on. That pitch was off the outside corner, and he called her out. But he's done that the whole game. You can't say
He has
that.
been consistent on that outside pitch. He's given him a little extra.
How about it? Second baseman, number 8.
Haygood goes down on strikes. And it's up to Bella Monahan to get on here, and we're going to have the coach for Chillicothe come out and talk.
One wrong move. One wrong move by this pitcher, and this is a 1-1 game right here. Monahan has easy power.
Yeah, and Kenzie Davis is on the deck, has got power too, especially with that wind blowing out to left field like it is. I mean, it wouldn't take much to get one up in the air to go 200 feet.
Monahan's batting .417 on the year with 35 hits, and she has 21 extra base hits. And then you got Kay Davis up next, and she's batting .410 with 34 hits, and she's got 11 extra base hits.
Bella Monahan steps in. Pitch on the way.
Oh,
And
my.
she pops that one down the right side, and a nice running catch by the right fielder. And that is the second out. She got a good pitch to hit. And it comes down to one batter to keep the game alive, and that's Kenzie Davis, the cleanup hitter for the Donettes.
Well, and you talk about somebody that eats, sleeps, and drinks softball. It's this girl and her family, and they're all on their feet.
Pitch on the way, and that one is low and maybe a little outside. I think if it had been up a little bit, he'd probably called it a strike. Well, they get one on the inner half here and let her give it a ride. 1 ball, no strike pitch, 2 outs, and it's 2-0. She ought to get something good to hit here.
And she's got the green light, I can tell you.
Down to 1 out left in the Donettes season. Well, actually, both seasons, both team seasons. Marsh brings the 2-0, and it's a ground ball foul down the first baseline. A little bit late on that one.
Solid contact, though.
Well, it's been a heck of a ball game, I tell you. Donettes have just had a struggle batting against Marsh. She has struck out 12 and still has not walked anybody and only given up 1 hit. And a swing and a miss. There's that changeup again.
Man, that was
2 balls, 2 strikes.
a tough pitch.
Both teams' fans are on their feet here. And the Chillicothe fans can smell a state championship. All it takes is 1 pitch, though, in the wrong spot. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. And Kenzie Davis strikes out.
But I tell you what, Keith, this was a magical run by the Donettes. I mean, I know everybody knows nobody wants to lose this game, but they went farther than any Donette softball team has ever went. And I know those girls over there, and I know that they're competitors like none other. And they're not going to be happy, but they're going to look back one day and they're going to reflect on this and what they've done for our community. And they've got to be proud of themselves, Keith.
Well, yeah, I mean, for the first thing is first ones to ever be here, and then coming so close.
Yeah,
coming so close, and they're a young team. Got a great chance to be right back here next year.
That's right, and that's a lot of emotion right there. It's hard. It's hard to get to this game. It's hard to get to the Final Four. I mean, we've been beating on the door on it really with softball. I mean, we've won 3 districts and couldn't get by that next game, and we have this year. And Coach Haygood has been leading this team in the right direction, and we're sure proud of him over here.
Well, it's going to be a little bit before Coach Haygood can come up because they're going to have the trophy presentations as well as all the players will get medals. So the Donettes will finish the season 21-10 and 29-7 for the Chillicothe Lady Hornets. And
well, I'm sure proud of them, and I know everybody in the Doniphan community is proud of them too.
Well, I know that there was a big crowd here yesterday, but I think there was a lot of people that drove up today just for this game as well.
I mean, look at all the people standing right here, and our whole side's filled up.
But a great, I mean, Kenzie Taylor pitched one heck of a game. Only a sophomore.
I mean, give up one run to the state champs. I mean, heck.
Presenting the award.
She gave up 6 hits, struck out 9, walked 3. One of those was intentional walk. And it just that Landry Marsh was just a little bit too much.
When you go back to her versus Landry Marsh, head to head, she struck her out twice in 2 great big situations. I mean, and we talk about, I get these girls here in a little bit, and we get started, we talk about, you know, why are we winners? It's because we've lost, and we know what this feeling is right here, and that's got to light a fire inside of you. My money is that they'll be back.
They and the first 2 innings, those 2 double plays were just, and it could have been worse than what it was.
You just felt like, man, we got some stuff going our way. We were in the game the whole time.
Yeah, and they got a 2-out hit. The inning they scored the run, they got a 2-out hit
after we struck out Marsh.
Yep.
So their other players kind of stepped up for them. Clutch.
Macy Albrecht got the hit after Marsh struck out. There was 1 out. And then Ashley Daugherty got the double that drove in the run, the only run of the ball game in the 4th inning.
But Coach Haygood is meddling all the girls right now, and I got to do that before. It's kind of a special moment right there. These girls will not forget this run, and I know the coaches won't. I just can't say it enough. As athletic director, I sure am proud of them and what they've done for our athletic program. Kind of putting Doniphan on the map in our community.
Well, the only team from down in our area anywhere close that made it up here.
Yeah.
I mean, I seen on Facebook last night, Channel 12 News had it on.
Yep. There are lots of people in Southeast Missouri rooting for them.
And now, for our first place team, let's give a big round of applause for the Chillicothe Hornets.
Not any mistakes made today defensively. I mean, it was a clean ball game. A lot of times you get in these games, you see a mistake here, a mistake there, and there wasn't very many mistakes made.
Let's see. We had 1 error. Well, actually, we had 2 errors, but neither one of them hurt. Kenzie Taylor was able to pitch around those.
Yeah.
And as you said, the only starter that's not coming back is Ava Monica. And she was not here today, but she's the only starter that will be graduating. Yeah. And all these girls will be back next year. And 2 of the main pitchers are sophomores.
Yeah, the other one is junior.
So all the pitchers are coming back.
And they're all going to be coming back. Hopefully a little bit of fire lit inside of them.
They're presenting the trophies to Chillicothe right now. And we don't have to move our spot here because the announcers for the next game are already sitting here next to us. So we will wait on Coach Haygood. As they just about got the trophy the medals taken care of.
Hanson.
And it turned out, I'm a little chilly, but it turned out not to be too awful bad.
No, that sun came out, kind of saved me, Keith. I'm kind of a dandy boy. I got to stay warm. I got all kinds of gadgets in the deer stand to keep me warm.
Well, I got got a little meat on my bones like where you do, but I still got a little chili.
I'm getting there. I'm starting to get a lot of fat comments and stuff from the kids more and more. So
probably the other coaches too. Right?
Yeah, oh yeah, they're on me regularly.
It turned out to be a really, really nice day. A few clouds floating around. It actually rained here during the night last night. They got the first game.
Raining. Brad called me this morning and said, "Have you heard anything?" And no, it's raining. It was raining at our hotel.
Well, I asked when I come in out here at the pass gate, and they said that they got the first game started on time, and it was a 4-1 game, and it went by really quick too, just like this one. I don't know what time it is, but this one here,
1:58.
1:58. They've been done for 10 or 15 minutes, so that game didn't last. What, an hour and 15 minutes, about that, something like that, an hour and 20 minutes.
Softball goes quick, especially being a pitcher's duel, it goes quick.
Yeah, they're taking the pictures now.
I'm proud of our fans, too, coming out on a Saturday. And, I mean, I know it's not the biggest thing, but it is youth rifle season today, and we do live in Ripley County, and that's a big thing for those people. I mean, they're up here. I know a lot of these guys take their kids out to hunt, and they showed up to support these Donettes today. So proud of our community, proud of our fan base.
Maybe some of the kids maybe didn't come. They left them with somebody else that wasn't coming to softball game and taking them.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I noticed this morning I looked, and we had 551 people had listened to our game yesterday sometime or another. So I would imagine, and I'm sure some of those were later, come back. But I know Coach Haygood told me he was going to go back. He told me.
No, he did. He did go back and watch because he called me last night. I was about to sleep. He said, "Hey, how did y'all get them stats?" I was like, "It's in the program." He's like, "I didn't get one." Like, they gave us one in basketball. I don't know why he didn't get one, but he found one from one of the parents. He didn't have the stats, but he got them last night, so he was able to kind of look and scout. And sometimes stats ain't going to tell you nothing in a game like this.
Well, see, I had to go over here and check in at this tent over here.
Yeah.
And let them know I was here. And that's where they gave me one over there. Well, that wind's a howling, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Well, Keith, I really appreciate you having me up here.
Well, I thank you for helping me.
I'm gonna go see if I can hunt down Haygood for you.
Well, hey, listen, I want you to do me a favor. Okay. As soon as you get the programs for that River City Classic, get him the map to where he can. Okay. I need to fill out score sheets like that weekend before that Monday night because, we start at 4:00 in the afternoon on Monday. Right. So, but anyway,
all right,
good luck on the basketball season.
I appreciate you. Thank you, sir.
That's Coach Adam Epps of the Donettes basketball team who helped me out here these two games. And again, the Donettes dropped the state championship game 1-0, folks. A real heartbreaker. But they were only able to muster one hit against Landry Marsh, who is some kind of pitcher. I think Adam said she's a junior. Got a year left, but you never know. We may see them again up here next year because the Donettes have a lot of people coming back as well. I'm still waiting on Coach Haygood. They have cleared the dugout, and we'll give him a couple more minutes and see if he comes up before we take off. Been an amazing season for the Donettes. They did lose 10 games, but they lost to some really, really good teams this year. And 2 runs away from winning the state championship. I see looks like the girls are coming around the end of the bleachers here. And there's another game coming up here shortly. And it's St. Elizabeth and Gallatin. I think this is the Class 1 championship game. Earlier, Holden beat South Harrison for the Class 2 championship game. Still waiting here, so if I don't say anything, we're still on the air here, so just hang with us. I know a lot of times it's tough if you lose that last game of the season to come and talk about it. Coach Haygood was very gracious yesterday and coming talking to us after that game, and we want to give him every opportunity if we can here to talk about the season that his girls have had. And I'm sure these fans and these kids, like Coach Epps said, they got a little taste of it. And if you lose that last game, it makes you a little more hungry. As those things have kind of happened with the Donettes basketball team down through the years. And it seems like every year, the next year, they come back and they make it just a little bit farther. And the Donettes can only go one notch farther in softball, and that's winning the state championship. I'm sure Coach Haygood's probably getting a lot of congratulations down there at the end of the bleachers. I also want to thank Matt Morin and Coach Epps, too, as well, for letting me come up here and do these games. And I'm hoping that you folks who didn't get to come enjoyed listening to us back home. And remind everybody, this will be our last broadcast until December 1st when the River City Classic starts there in Doniphan. And we will be the games will start at 4 o'clock on December 1st, that Monday, the Monday after Thanksgiving. And we'll have Matt will be putting it's not really, it's kind of a bracket. It is a bracket for that tournament, who will be playing who. But that's an 18 bracket, and there will be 4 games on the 1st, 4 games on the 4th, and 4 games on the 6th. And I believe the Dons will have a home game on the 2nd as well. First couple of weeks, we've got a bunch of games going on. Well, I don't see Coach Haygood inside. I sure hate to leave and then him walk up, but I don't want to keep people hanging on here. Matt he's probably ready to go home himself. I should have told Adam to go down there and get him, but well, my wife said she doesn't see him anywhere, so I guess we'll just go ahead and wrap things up here. And again, I want to thank everybody for listening that couldn't make it up here. And the Donettes showed up and showed out really well, even though they come up 1 run short in the state championship game. So for Matt Morin and Kurt River Broadcasting, this is Keith Bowman. Good afternoon, everybody.